let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come with them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again. Let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come with them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again. Every journey begins with one step. Every tournament requires you come equipped. Count down to let it rip. Test your metal at the very highest level. Never settle, be a rebel. Forget the bass, let's kick the treble. The devil is in the details. He who nails it prevails. If he fails, you'll see tails and emails. Heads and tails, it don't matter. This battle is more than a game, more than a sport, more than the fame. It's all in your core. Let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come with them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to.
Hey everyone, it's the Gadget Guru. Okay, this is going to be a super special video where I show off the gadget deck I've been running recently. And I'll show you the new corks I put in and all that fun stuff. Alright, so let's get started. Basic, 3 green. Nothing real special about that. 3 red. Yes, they're all Hobby League. I like shiny. Go away, my shinies. 3 yellow. So all the standard stuff I'm just going to rush through. 3 Cyber Phoenix, because you've already seen it. I already told you what it does. You know what it does. Tragodia, broken. He's like a angry big Negro who comes to the field and says, "Hey, sup? Your monsters are mine. Plus I'm a 3000 beat stick. You might want to run away now." Which he did. Like today he kept coming out and being like, "Hey, I'm a 2400 beat stick. You have a 21. Guess what? I win." Pretty funny. I had someone use their entire hand to synchro into a Chimera attack because I had double summoning curse on the field. Use their entire hand to synchro into a Chimera attack for 2000 attack power, and I just special summoned Tragodia on them. They were so pissed. 3 Fossil Dino, broken card, says, "Hey, you have a bunch of special summon monsters, you have to blow them up." And then one of my old favorites that I decided to tech in again, 3 Raging Flame Sprite. Now this is like your girlfriend when she's PMSing. This is a card you do not want to mess with. This is a card you run away in fear from. If somebody activates Monster Reborn and targets this, I will Solemn Judgment. This card is that scary. Basically what it does is it's a 100 that can attack you directly. Now you're thinking, what do I care about a 100 that can attack me directly? Well, she gets mean. Because every time she deals damage to you, she gains 1000. Now, normally you're like, okay, she'll attack me, she'll be an 11, I'll summon a 19, I'll run over her. But with gadgets, you ain't going to get an attack 90% of the time. You're going to get Deep Prison, Book of Moon, Shrinked, Compulsory, something. So she becomes nasty. And then, when you combine her with Robin Goblin, not only am I hitting you for more and more and more, but I'm discarding out of your hand. So she becomes a Spirit Reaper that can essentially take your hand away and become bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can't stop her pretty much. That's all for the monsters. I tried Giant Rat. I don't like Giant Rat. Giant Rat kind of annoys me because he's a decent card. Giant Rat isn't bad, but every time I draw him, I have a gadget. I don't want him, so I don't run Giant Rat. 2 Shield Crush. This is kind of new. I was running this before. I took it out, but I like Shield Crush, so I put it back in. 2 Nobleman of Crossout. Recently, a lot of players have been setting monsters face down. Like, I realized this. They've been playing more defensively, so I need a little bit more defensive tech to get rid of the face down monsters. Especially with Chaos anti-meta. The 3 Raikos, the 3 Hamsters, and especially with Gravekeepers, the 3 Guards and the 3 Spies. Nobleman of Crossout and Shield Crush are becoming really good. 2 Smashing. You summon a monster, I kill that crap, I don't want it on my field, go away. 3 Shrink. Broken, and more broken. You attack me, I shrink you. In damage step, you have to Solemn or you lose your monster. And then even if you do Solemn, I just play Fissure. Sup? I shrink! Oh, okay, I'll take 5. I Fissure. Hi. Anyways. 1 Monster Reborn, because the card's broken. Usually I use it to get back a gadget. If they like Solemn Warning my gadget, I'm like, okay, Monster Reborn my gadget. But when I need to, I'll take their big ass beat stick from their graveyard and be like, hey, I'm gonna start smacking you with it. So I reborned a Prime Material Dragon today, or the other day. That was fun. I reborned her Prime and she's like, oh shit. 1 Pot of Avarice, good for cycling the gadgets. I have 9 of them, so I go through them really fast. So Pot of Avarice, free 2 cards, you know, gotta love it. Limiter, I've actually been running the card again. This card is fun because literally when you've got like 3 gadgets and they're sitting at 5,000, they're like, okay, I'm safe. He can attack me. I don't care. You're like, you're not safe. Limiter. Good game. They're like, what the crap? So, really good card. And then, Dark Hole. Yay! Blow your field up. Anyways. People ask why I run Limiter. It's actually pretty good for getting rid of big-ass monsters they summon. Like when they summon Stardust on you, and you're like, okay, Shrink, and they go Solemn, well, you're like, oh, okay, well, I'll just Limiter. If you really have to get rid of Stardust. One Mind Crush. With all the searching going on, Mind Crush is broken now. You've got Equeste that brings stuff back to the hand. You've got Pot of Duality, which adds to the hand. You know what the card is. You've got Stratos. You've got Rhoda. You've got Sheehan Smoke Signal. You've got way too much. So, good card. Torrential Tribute. You summon. I go, wee! Have some water. One Royal Oppression. Negate your stupid crap. And one of my favorites, one Malevolent Catastrophe. Malevolent Catastrophe is actually a broken card. You're thinking, well, why would you use it? You use a bunch of back rows yourself. Well, if I set like a Compulsory and Malevolent, and you go, I attack, I go Malevolent, chain Compulsory, and you have 4 back rows, all your back rows are dead, and I lose nothing. It's honestly very, very broken. I might run a second one of these. This literally pissed so many people off today. I had a guy attack me. He knew he was playing me, so what he did was he set 4 back rows. Double Solemn Warning, Mirror Force, and some other card. I don't remember what it was now. Oh, Mind Crush. So he sets all that, and he ends. He summoned a monster. I don't remember what it was. So I set Cyber Phoenix in defense, set two back rows, and ended. I let him go. He draws. He's like, okay, I'll declare attack. I'm like, okay, I'll activate Compulsory, or activate Malevolent Catastrophe. He read it. He's like, oh, shit. And then I chain Compulsory on his monster, and he's just like, oh, crap, really? So he got his monster back to his hand. He lost 4 back rows, which put me into a +3 position automatically, and he had to waste his summon just to summon the same monster again. Next turn, I just summoned a gadget, flip summoned Cyber Phoenix, and it just fissured. So it was just all downhill from there. Another card that's amazing, Chain Whirlwind. When any card is destroyed by a card effect, Chain Whirlwind blows up 2 cards. 2 Speller Trap. Sorry, 2 Speller Trap. But when you run Trap Hole, Bottomless, Sakuretsu, Torrential, Widespread Ruin, Mirror Force, and your opponent runs like the same crap, and you run Fissure, Smashing, and everything else that I run, this card becomes broken in a hurry. The reason I'm only running 1 is because I don't want too much back row hate. Back rows don't bother me. They just don't. Back rows don't bother me. They're okay. They're annoying, but I don't want a lot of back row hate. 1 Saku, it's just a good tech. Blows a monster up. Nothing much. I'll probably take it out for a Prideful Roar. I had Prideful Roar in, but I was trying to avoid the life point loss, so I might just put the Prideful Roar back in. We'll see. Mirror Force, awesome card. You attack, I blow up everything. Get over it. Starlight Road, you activate something retarded like Black Rose, I get a free Stardust. Did that like twice today. Guy's like, oh, Black Rose. I'm like, hell no, Starlight Road. He's like, oh, okay. Played another guy. He's like, sweet, Judgment Dragon. I'm like, no, Starlight Road. Go away. And then the 3 pièces de résistance. Robin Goblin. So freaking broken. I can't describe it, dude. Like, every time I do damage to them, they attack me. I shrink them. Robin Goblin discards a card. I mean, it makes every creature I control a Spirit Reaper. Every single creature. And, yeah, you can say, well, what about top decking? Is it bad to top deck that card? Well, yeah. But think about this. I play this card, so they have to start setting everything. I mean, every monster, every spell, every trap. They set it all. My turn. Shield Crush. Chain Whirlwind. I actually did that today. I Shield Crushed him, destroyed his Spirit Reaper, and then chain whirlwinded and blew up his dark hole and his duality. It's broken. I love it. So 3 Robin Goblin, amazing card, amazing. Like I said, especially with the little angry raging flame sprite, awesome. 3D prison, remove your stupid monsters from play. 1 Vanity's Emptiness, chain it to special summons. It's pretty good. I took 1 of it out. I wasn't main decking 2 of it. I took 1 out because it's good, but with Oppression and Fossil Nine and all the other anti-special summon stuff, it just doesn't get used very much. Alright, finishing up the deck, 3 Widespread Ruin, 2 Trap Hole, good against Samurais and GBs and all kinds of crap like that. 3 Compulsory, funny ass card, just return anything you summon to your hand, and 2 Bottomless Trap Hole. The side deck I used was as follows: 3 Kinetic Soldiers. If you use Samurais, just go away. Just go away. Kinetic says no. 2 System Down. Stupid Karakuris and Machinas and other gadgets and bleh, no. 2 MST. No skill drain. Go away. Or decree. No skill drain or decree. 2 Summoning Curse. I actually side decked this card because the life points were getting a little ridiculous on it, and I only wanted it against like decks that massively special summon. So it's side decked right now. It might go back to main deck. We'll have to see. 3 Mirrors of Oaths for GBs, because GBs are really big here. We've got like 6 GB players and like 10 people, so yeah. And then lastly, 3 Prideful Roar. Amazing! Basically, it says I pay an amount of life points based on the difference between our monsters, and I win by 300 guaranteed. Against decks like Hero Beat and Samurai, pretty broken, especially with Robin Goblin. There you go. So this with Robin Goblin is dastardly, just dastardly. It's amazing. So as I said, went 5-1. I like this new deck. It's play testing very well. I will be playing more with it. I will have more reports for you. So this is the Gadget Guru, and I'll see you guys tonight. I'll have another video. All right, bye.